Hi, Aries. Hey, homegirl. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your November 2020 mid-month love and romance focus reading. You guys already know it's good. All right, so I hope you guys are having a somewhat decent November 2020. But we're going to shift into the mid-month, see what's going on. Spirit was like, you got to do mid-months. You got to do the mid-months. I'm like, I'm doing mid-months. But just so you guys know, in the future, it's probably going to be on Patreon. Like, I'm probably do these mid-months, and I was gonna do weeklies too on Patreon, but I really just listen to Spirit and I just do what my guides tell me to do. All right, so boom, we're gonna start with the love oracle energies. Why do I feel so good right now? I feel like you guys are gonna lift up my vibe, Aries. All right, let's go. So let's see what message Spirit, the universe, my guides have for you when it comes to your person and your love relationship in the mid-month of November 2020. I'm also getting a sense that this situation arises from situations from October 2020, for the mid-month of October. So this is going to continue on, or this message or this reading speaks on that situation. Okay, so underlying energy is I love you. This person loves you. Number 20. These are powerful words. I love you. This person loves you. Okay, you both love each other, and that's all you need. All you need in a relationship is love. That's it. Once you have the love, everything else goes. Everything else, there's nothing you cannot surmount when you have that love. All right, and if you feel love for someone, that person loves you too. Trust me. All right, so we got the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. This is also Gemini's energy as well. So Aries, I really feel like this situation is a lot deeper than you think it is. It's a lot deeper than you think. And we also have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. You guys are letting go of certain facets of yourself. You're forgiving yourself and you're forgiving your person. I feel like when you are strong enough to forgive yourself, you can forgive anybody for anything, because you realize that we are the world and the world is you. So how could you even sit there and really hate somebody? There's people who really wronged me that I don't even hate. In fact, the people that dog me out the most, I don't even retaliate, because I'm like, yo, I know I have that part in me. I may not always let it show, but I know that I'm capable of such things. So why? And I don't hate myself, so why would I hate them? But for the longest time, I had issues letting stuff go. It's all right. I mean, it's all right. Just the situation is calling for you to forgive. And I feel like it's yourself. And I'm hearing for past mistakes, past misdeeds, and wrong judgments. I mean, how would you have known how to make the right judgment if you didn't make all the wrong judgments? All right. Spirit says, I need to get some tarot cards. And I also need to understand, at the end of the day, the underlying energy is I love you. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter what was done. It doesn't matter what was said. And that card's for both, but Spirit said just put it on that one. And these two cards this is basically they're saying when I turn it over, I'll understand. All right. So no matter what happens, when there's love in a situation, it's always going to pull you back to the person. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So all is well. Okay. This person is working on themselves, and so are you. You're being asked to focus on work. Some of you guys, the heart of the matter lies in career and finance, and it also lies in money or trust in your ability to manifest money. That's where this situation mainly is born from. That's the root of the situation. You also have the Emperor. This person's not going anywhere. When I see the Emperor with the Knight of Pentacles, what card is this? And the Five of Cups. This person's not going anywhere. In fact, they have regrets about how the situation went. They have regrets about how the situation, how it turned out. I'm hearing that they wish it turned out better, but this person's kind of just negative and a Debbie Downer sometimes. So I wouldn't listen to them too much, because they kind of have their soliloquies ready, those painful, sad soliloquies ready. And it's bro, just live your life and stop starting stuff that you don't want to really be in. And that's just kind of what it is. I really feel like this person kind of creates their own drama, yada, yada, yada. We talked about this already. But they kind of create their own drama, and then they're like, oh, I can't believe, but it's stop. You created it. It's okay, because I feel like, Aries, you're realizing that you guys are not that different. You guys are the same. All right. So, I feel like Spirit wants to say more about these two cards. They want to say more about these cards here. But they're just saying, I love you. Like, this person loves you. And when you love someone, and this is a true love situation, this love is once in a lifetime. Underlying energy, again, true love. You can't make this stuff up, Aries. This is a true love connection. It's just you that's selling yourself, or this other person that's selling. But if the other person's doing it, you're doing it too. If that's happening, there are wounds that are manifesting it. That's what's going on, okay? It's not to blame you, but it's like, just so you understand better. So the reason why I feel like I'm not done with this is because of this card that comes out, listen with your heart. You're listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart, right? I feel like if you cannot listen to this person and have full compassion, but also understand and accept how everything had to go down the way it went down, then you're not ready yet. All right? Dang, I don't know what. Let's see what's up. All right, so I'm going to start with the tarot energies, all right? And let's have a look at you, and then we'll have a look at your person. So, Aries, what's going on with you? Your energy comes out like that. And what is your person's energy? Oh, look, I love when it does this. It looks like a heart, right? It's so cute. So let's have a look at your person's energy as well in the mid-month of November 2020. So you are experiencing devil energy, right? But you're comfortable in it. And this person is experiencing the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. They're experiencing a gust of inspiration to move forward and to take action. Whereas you are experiencing either the driving up of your fears or the driving up of your desires. It's actually your desires, and it's your desires to make the situation work. But as your desire to make the situation work increases, so does your fear. And so the Chariot is about defeat and victory despite all opposing obstacles, right? And it makes sense as to why the devil is showing up with the Chariot. Like this, like you are learning how to drive your car in the worst possible weather ever and still get to your destination safe and sound. Like, I don't know if you understand my euphemisms. Some people don't. Some people don't. But some people work really hard to not understand me too. But so I'm sure you can relate to that. But it's kind of like when you're competing for the Olympics, you know, and you want to win the Olympics. There's all these other things that are going to come up that are going to say you can't do it. The best example I could give for the Chariot is like when you're trying to lose weight, right? And you have a lot of weight to lose. You know, there's all these different factors that are going to come up. It's going to be, oh, well, I don't want to stop eating this, and this, or I don't want to work out. And all those factors are going to come up and they're going to oppose your victory. And the point is that at the end of the day, you're never not going to want to, when this comes up and you're trying to lose weight, you're never going to not want to lose weight. Your decision to lose weight came from the divine. So you're never going to lose that desire to. You never will. So you're gonna succeed. This situation is gonna succeed. It has to. When you throw the Chariot down on anything, get out of the way or you're gonna get run over, bro. Or you're gonna get into an accident with the person who has the Chariot. They're gonna get back in their car and they're gonna run you over and they're gonna keep going. When you're blessed with the Chariot energy, it's like Spirit saying, like, I know this might be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but I'm certainly gonna get you to your location. It might take a little longer just to make it easier, or it could happen super quick, but be super difficult. It doesn't matter. I'm getting you to where you want to go, period. Like, this means you're going to where you want to go. So honestly, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in this connection, some of you guys could be trying to have a move with this person. That's going to happen. There could be some opposing forces inside or outside of the two of you, but you're going to have it, you know? And this person, this energy is kind of interesting. Now, I feel like for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who could be, you know, starting a new flight of fancy. Like, this feels really menial. Like, they're kind of like, you know, beginning to like feel excited about the relationship again. Oh. But then some of you guys may feel like, oh, is this person seeing someone else? Whereas I feel like this energy is more so this person wants to, because this is how they're feeling towards the connection. So this person you may feel like they're like getting interested in someone else or wanting to see other things, but they really want to adventure with you and they really want to create stuff with you. And it seems like there are some things that are blocking you, Aries, like low key, like there's a little bit of like some fear here. There's like some opposing forces here, some things you've given your power away to. You know, the devil is a very complicated energy. It's super complex, but it's devil energy. I mean, nothing's more complicated than the devil, I guess, right? But nothing is more simple. He just wants you to be happy. He just wants you to like not let anything stop you from getting what you want. That's why he sacrifices himself as the devil. All right. So we have the Four of Cups. There's healing taking place. I feel like you're being blessed, Aries. Like you're really lucky. But I also feel like you don't realize how lucky you are. Like the situation is working out perfectly fine. And you've got so much blessings around you right now. But I just feel like you cannot see it. Like you're not seeing it. And then this person, they're struggling to make a judgment about realizing and accepting what needs to be changed, what needs to be done. They're kind of like having a judgment put upon them that they could do it for themselves, but it's something that they run from. And so in order to achieve this victory here, because there's a victory right here, in order to achieve it, Spirit has to kind of like force this on them. Like they need to realize certain things. They need to realize your worth. They need to realize your value. They need to realize what they could be giving up, you know, by just not being positive enough to move forward. And I feel like this person, they're realizing it and it's causing them to take action. And I feel like what's happening with you is you're facing your shadow. And you're facing those parts of you that have held you back. So if you're wondering why the situation didn't work before, in the mid-month, whatever it is that you're facing that's blocking you, that's the reason why it wasn't working out before. And that's the opposing force that needs to go. And you can't give your power away to that, because if you keep giving your power away to that, you're never going to be successful in your attempts. And the chariot will run it over. Like, I feel like the situation is kind of like what I was saying in the beginning. Like, they need to get out of your way. You know, it's kind of like when you're in the kitchen. You can't be in the kitchen, have your face over a pot of boiling oil and be surprised when the oil pops up and burns you in the face. You know, it's kind of like those people are sticking their face over your boiling pot of oil. Or that situation is sticking its face over your boiling pot of oil. And it's like, they're going to get run over. They might as well just move out of the way. So here's what I think, right? If there's someone here, because I feel like even though this is shadow devil energy, I almost feel like I'm getting a low-key vibe of the devil reverse with this. Low-key I am. Like I feel like you're really comfortable with this energy. You're acknowledging that this is a problem. This is in the way, right? But you're also comfortable in it. You know, like you're okay with the fact that that's in the way, because you're still having a victory and you're seeing how this is a blessing, and you're seeing how whatever the situation is, now I'm getting it. There's a situation that is obstructing the victory that you want to have with your person. Now, there is so many different victories that some of you guys could be wanting to have. Some of you guys could be wanting to have a baby, right? And maybe your body doesn't want to comply. It's about to start complying, you know, or their body doesn't want to comply. It's about to start complying, you know. Maybe you want to move and it's like the bank's not complying. They're about to comply. You know what I mean? Your money's not complying. It's about to. You know what I mean? Like your money's about to comply. Like whatever is in the way, it's about to go down. Like it's about to go down. Like I really feel like things are heating up. Like I feel like you can only honk the horn for so long before the car just takes off. Especially when it's got that green light and you're wrong and you're in the way, just get out of the way. This is an emergency. I feel like this situation here, it's too close to home. It's too important to you. And I always say, when you push someone, you back them into the corner of the Four of Cups. There's a reason why this is a narcissism card. Narcissism exists for a reason. It's actually a defense mechanism. When you push someone into a corner where they take on narcissistic traits. I mean, have you ever been around a narcissist that's like clinically diagnosed? It's like the rapture, you know? But I feel like these people or these places and things have been pushing you into the corner. They pushed you into that corner. And then when you get up and you start going, you start like thinking about only how you feel, then they want to have something to say. And I feel like you're overcoming that. And I feel like it's past that. It's past you being like, then they want to have something to say. It's past that. Now it's like, I don't care what you're saying. Because you're aware that they're in the way. You're aware that this is in the way. Like, I could cut out junk food. I know that's what's stopping me from losing weight. I mean, that's like the old school way of losing weight, right? I don't think junk food stops you from losing weight, right? But that's just an example. I could cut that out. If it's in the way, I'm gonna get it out of the way. Like but I feel like it's not like you're doing it. Like you could feel inspired to do certain things, but like most of the stuff that's happening, it's not you that's doing it. Like it's spirit being like, they better get out of your way or else. And I feel like your person here, they're pushing themselves to move forward. They are. Now, for some reason, I'm a little concerned about this Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands energy. It seems like they want to create. Now, some of you guys are dealing with somebody who's a little immature, where they may have a tendency that when they get in this energy, they want to go to like, they escape and they start to look for other flights of fancy. And that's also in the way of the connection. Now, what I'm feeling though, in this case, for most of you guys, not all you guys, they're focused on you. The Page of Pentacles. They're focused on this. They see the value in this. See the coin up there? Coins represent value and prosperity. They see the prosperity in this. So you're what they're focused on, okay? But they're feeling invigorated and inspired. And it's as a result of a judgment and a loss that they took that they didn't know that they needed to take. And they didn't know that they actually wanted to take that loss. And then also with the judgment reverse energy, it was a judgment that was kind of forced upon them. I'm sorry, like tarot, the energies of tarot, they're happening all around you. If you don't take the initiative to look within and to figure out what's happening inside of you, then don't be surprised when it's forced upon you. And you're like, but I didn't know, but you weren't looking within. You weren't making yourself number one. So somebody just went ahead and spun the wheel for you. You're not spinning your own wheel. Now you're behind the wheel. You're driving the car now. Aries, you are. So you're good. You probably are looking at it like, yeah, that's supposed to happen. Yeah, that makes sense. But this person, certain things may be happening to them that they could be like, why is that happening? It's because they're not in tune. But it's all right. With the sun, it doesn't matter. Their heart's in the right place. Sometimes people just are not in tune, right? And everybody's not going to be spiritually woke. But this is interesting. This feels like there's something in the way. It feels like there are outside forces that are trying to disempower you. There are outside people and circumstances and things that are attempting to take your power away, but it won't work because with the Chariot energy showing up here, the Chariot energy ensures success. Especially when it shows up upright, it means there's going to be success and there will be no delay. Like this is happening right on time. Same thing I saw in Gemini's reading. Same thing. Got my head itching and everything. Golly. But it feels like I don't want to get in Aries' way. I'm not getting in Aries' way. I'm not getting in Aries' way, bro, because Aries is going to get, you are literally driving, you're going. But it feels like there could be something that's trying to stop you, right? But it's not going to work. Literally, Spirit is just letting you know that any changes, any endings, any losses that you feel like you take in November, it's because that was in the way towards you manifesting this union. And it feels like people, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So I want to know more about the situation. Spirit's saying clean up a little bit. So I'm going to tidy up my table here. You should tidy up after yourselves, you guys. Don't expect other people to tidy up after you. All right. So let's have a look with the cards here. What more Spirit has to say. Spirit has to say stuff to you. And they're like, oh, bro, triumph again. The Chariot again. You saw how this is why I do the readings like this. Because like this is why I do the readings like this. Like, this is spirit working. This is the reason why. This is spirit moving in life. You saw how these cards fell out? The same card, the same one, the Chariot, number 7. This is Triumph in this deck, but it's number 7. It's Major Arcana, the Chariot. Spirit was just, they're just telling you, you're gonna win. Victory is yours. Everything that was in the way is gone. It doesn't matter if you're like, oh, is it gonna come back? It's gone. The only reason why you're getting forgiveness come up because maybe you may feel like, oh, I need to forgive myself. And no, you don't. If people are so in your way that the spirit has to remove them from your life, then at that point, wouldn't they have known that they were in your way? Wouldn't they have known that they were stopping you? Did they care? No, right? So this forgiveness is for yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive the universe for the way things go down. Also forgive these people. Some of these people you may have an issue with, right? Forgive them. It doesn't matter. You win. You win. Triumph 2 times. You won. And you won this person. You won the situation. And I feel like we already talked about this. Aries, we already talked about this situation, all right? We talked about it last time. We don't need to go that deep into it, but I guess if they want to go through it, then we can go through it. But winning, that's what it is. Winning, winning, winning. Material harvest, winning. You're winning. You're winning. Number 4, 4 of Pentacles. Ain't nothing changing about your situation. Where they finna go? Who's finna stop? Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna check you, boo? Nobody. What? I feel like you need to forgive this person or these people, these things that blocked you. You may need to forgive your person a little bit, but I feel like where you're at right now, like, you're in a place of love. Okay? You're in a place of love with this person. You know that they didn't really do anything to stop the situation. You know that it was outside forces and stuff. And now it's like, you know you're good. And some of you guys are coming into material abundance, like where you're gaining more financially, you know, and you're more independent financially. You could be reaping a large material reward by the end of November 2020. But you're also having a hard time moving on from the past, you know? Maybe in the past you had a loss, right? And maybe that's why Spirit's saying forgive. You need to forgive the past so that you don't bring it into the present. So Spirit doesn't have too much to say about your person. They're just saying, I'm hearing they're coming back, okay? They have all these wonderful things to say, right? So you're paying a small sacrifice. The 2 of you guys are paying a small sacrifice right now to be a part, or if whatever it is that's the hangman or whatever it is that you're kind of having to surrender to when it comes to this connection, it's a small price to pay, very small. So Spirit's saying they're coming back, or they never left, right? They're right here. I don't know why you're watching this reading, but some of you guys are watching this reading because maybe you had a situation with the person who just left. Do you see 111? Spirit works in its own way. No one and nothing is smarter than Spirit. All right? And when you tune into your spirit, no one's smarter than you. Everybody else that's not tuned in is just like fodder. They're meat suits. So that's what Spirit's just saying. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. What else do you want? It's coming. You're manifesting the physical opportunity you've been wanting. You're manifesting, you know, whatever it is. A Chariot can indicate move, so you could want to move, right? You're manifesting that too. Like, the Magician, the one energy is on your side. And when you have one energy on your side, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, because whatever's being created is being created for you, and they're not using you to create something for someone else. You know what I mean? So stay in this one energy and appreciate it, because one energy, it moves quick. And like, if you're going to sit there and lament and be upset, one energy just pulls off, because it's one energy. It's number 1. You can't be number 1 crying about losing, you know what I mean? Or being like, oh, I'm a loser. This really is that kind of reading. Like, even though it's a love reading, there's so much heavy chariot energy and one energy. Magician and chariot energy, they're the same thing. The magician is the star. The magician is the star person with the tools. And then the chariot is the star person sitting in the car, driving the car to go and get what it is that it asked for. It's the same energy, just doing different things. You got them together. Like, you literally are home stretch. Like, I don't know how else to make this sound like I'm narrating, or I'm being the spokesperson for the Super Bowl right now. I feel like I'm speaking over a sports game, like a basketball or baseball game right now. You know, like, you're gonna win. So what's going on with this person? We have hope reversed, the star reversed. They're having to have faith. They have no choice but to have faith. No choice at all. They have no other option but to just trust, have faith, and to heal. That's it. They have no other choice. So that's why they're saying, you win. What did you want? Oh yeah, let me go get it. What was stopping you? Everything else that you're thinking about right now as you're driving to go get what you want. That was everything you're thinking about, like when you're driving over to go get the person. Everything, oh, well, my stomach's too big, or oh, well, I'm not pretty enough, or oh, I'm not rich enough. Everything you're thinking about as you're driving, that's all the stuff that was holding you back. So once you're done thinking about it, do me a favor, let that go. Do me a favor, when you're done thinking about that, when you get there, just let that go, because that's not true. It's a lie. All right. So I just see you winning. I see you winning. I see winners everywhere. I needed this. Spirit was like, I mean, I guess you might want to do Aries. I don't know if you're in that energy. And honestly, I am. Thank you guys for staying so high vibe. Thank you. Because honestly, Aries, but like, I've been saying this since like May though. Like, you guys are literally the most positive people ever. Like, why? You know, like, why? You guys are super positive. And I feel like I don't even know why I needed to do that. I didn't even need to do the mid-month for you guys. Like, I just feel like I just need to come here and make you guys laugh a little bit. Like, I honestly feel like I didn't even need to do this. Like, you guys would have gotten it together with or without me. Like, you didn't need me. I love you guys. All right. That seems to be all the Spirit has to say. I am going to try to get one last tarot card or a few other tarot cards from this other deck here, but I feel as though that's all Spirit has to say, right? You're both moving towards each other. You're confronting those fearful parts of yourself, and as are they, right? The Three of Swords, dealing with wounds, dealing with triggers and trauma. You're confronting those things, and keep doing it so that you can let it go. And so you could realize that there was no reason to fear it in the first place. It's just a reminder of the first things you ever experienced in life. And maybe we could just word it or paint it that way. All right? I'm hearing Taurus, okay? Emperor. Emperor. I don't know what is going on right now in your life, Aries, but everything is well. Nothing has changed. Everything is stable. It's solid. It's solid. Under the same rule, you're good. All right? You're good. You're safe. You're protected. You're good. Nothing to worry about. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Information, you want to work with me, that's in the description bar down below. You want to connect with me on my other social medias, that's also in the description bar down below. Thanks so much for tuning in and checking it out. And I can't wait to talk to you guys in December. Bye-bye for now.